Don't know, but if you don't know about Lotto Savage, that means you wasn't outside for real between 2014 and 2018. You feel me? That's when we was outside early between like 2016 and 2020. Bro, I think that Atlanta wave started like you wasn't outside. You don't know about Lotto Savage. Lotto Savage is a real nigga, man. RP Lotto Savage.
He wins when the family feels.
Niggas average. Knife in my face, pistol at your temple. Slaughter gang.
Lotto, you taking that oath. You know what you signed up for. Savage gang. All my bros.
Allison, Notorious Allison. In my hood, though, this where I started it. This where I got them, made my name at.
And Atlanta be so crazy. Them niggas would be good. He really grew up there, so he'd be good there for the rest of his life as long as he don't do no flaw shit. You feel me? Like Atlanta culture is just insane.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody out here family. Lotto Savage, man, done slaughter dropping made, man. Lotto Savage, I'm the you know, like the average every person from Atlanta, from the hood. The local I'm the bandit, man. I'm the nigga that's running around kicking in doors back then, robbing folks, in the prison. You know what I'm saying? Living life, basically, you know what I'm saying? From the streets, we from the hood. I'm from Zone 4 too, Campbellton Road. So, you know, we just, Lotto Savage is a street nigga who done turned a vision into a reality. That's who Lotto Savage is.
Oh, I'm not finna keep telling y'all. I did not know who that was before I posted it. Secondly, this is my motherfucking page.
You know, the thing with life is this.
Even
though sometimes we get mature, we want to move on in life. Sometimes our past don't. It's going to catch up with us. I was looking over the indictment of Big U, preparing to bring you guys part 2. Some more information we didn't cover. But as I was doing so, I got an alert that an Atlanta, Georgia-based rapper had lost his life in gruesome fashion, broad daylight, in a local neighborhood that's familiar with him and also his associates. One of those being a big-name rapper based out of Atlanta in 21 Savage, who also, after the news, went to Instagram to share his respect and his memories with his audience. But you know, this 2025, and the summer hasn't even started yet. But the first good day just happened. Now, people wasted no time on trying to claim this. One was allegedly a well-known rapper, Ola Runt. I won't necessarily say claim the situation, but he made a post. And that post that's floating around on social media, He got 3 words. Lotto for Lotto. He's not talking about the Georgia lottery. A rapper named Lotto Savage had lost his life, who we'll later discuss within the last 24 hours of me making this video. But the person who made that post, he has an alleged member who he grew up with, a part of his clique, who lost his life, who we'll later discuss, who also went by Lotto. And allegedly, the people who was associated with the guy who lost his life within the last...
So this that's why these Atlanta niggas be having to get out these streets too. They don't be trying to get out the streets. They be on some shit like, Atlanta is just like LA. Atlanta niggas and LA niggas are one and the same. You ain't gonna see no real old Chicago hood nigga on the block, like really in the hood still, like every now and then, but that ain't really what's going on. Out there though, you would see what? You would come in the crib, 80-year-old nigga, 70-year-old nigga. Look up FBG Bass right now. If you want to have your mind blown, look up FBG Bass. He's a real free bands member. Oh no, he is crazy. 80-year-old nigga.
That's 24 hours. Was held responsible. Today we go over this story. We pay our respects to both victims. We talk about their careers and we see where we stand today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Family Lotto Savage from Zone 4 in Atlanta, Georgia. A couple years ago, he grew a relationship with the Atlanta rapper 21 Savage. And eventually, he made his first song with 21 Savage inside his apartment. The song was titled Dirty K, released 9 years ago with over 12 million views on the video alone.
Break the bowl like grease.
Now before we continue, a fun fact on Lotto Savage's name. He got the Savage from 21 Savage, and he got the Lotto from Savage Lotto. Another Atlanta-based rapper named Loso Loaded. He ended up signing to a record deal for $5,000 to Base Loaded Records. And we'll later hear why he made that decision in a clip from an interview. Now as mentioned, he was from the West, but he was affiliated with 21 Savage, PDE, and 4L. And of course, to give you guys a rundown on 4L history. Now 4L is affiliated with Slaughter Gang, which is allegedly a clique of Billy Badass and Sex Money Murder, 9 Trey Bloods that formed in Glenwood Road / 2100 block that runs from East Atlanta, Zone 6 all the way to Decatur. They also got members from the West Side, and that's where you get Lotto Savage. One of their main hoods, allegedly, is G Block, Austin Oaks Apartments. But the younger generation Slaughter Gang members, Young Brew 4L, runs G Block and the eastern section of Glenwood, which is also the neighborhood where Lotto Savage had lost his life less than 24 hours ago. Now, before we go over those details, it makes you say, hey, well, who 4L beefing with that makes them be a target of a drive-by shooting in the middle of the day, broad daylight? Well, one of their main oppositions are the henchmen /5L. And that's not me guessing, that's according to public record. We talked about this a number of times.
Right.
We may have to do a full video on it to bring you guys the up-to-date events. But the reason I mentioned this alleged gang is because after the death of Lotto Savage, a young rapper from the henchmen /5L named Ola Runt once signed to Gucci Mane. Well, he made that post, Lotto for Lotto, allegedly, was posted on his account and shared on social media. And allegedly, the reason he decided to do that stems from a situation dating back since 2022, when he allegedly got into it with the well-respected OG from his neighborhood called Big Bank. And apparently, all this stemmed from Ola Runt being in his feelings, which led to Big Bank exposing his dad in the process. So Ola Runt decided to drop a diss called Mob Father, shot in his neighborhood, dissing Big Bank. Now, after that video, Big Bank had enough. He went live, and he exposed Ola Runt and his dad, and why he think the real reason Ola Runt got a problem. Exposing his dad for wearing his clothes, and even being jealous and having envy Big Bank's success.
Bitch ass nigga got on my clothes. Y'all see him again? Look at that little pussy ass nigga.
Bro, that's not okay, bro. That's not okay, bro. I promise you that's not okay. I'm not trying. I do not, bro. This nigga ain't never say that in the goddamn line. Atlanta is here with the future playing in the background, nigga. The future playing in the background, brother. You can't make this shit up.
And his clothes, and even being jealous and having envy Big Bank's success.
Bitch ass nigga got on my clothes. Y'all see him again? Look at that little pussy ass nigga.
Oh my god.
Nigga a pussy, man. Your daddy got my pants. I forgot the nigga got my pants, the shirt, and my shoes. Look at it, same pants, but I had on the head wrap.
Now, Big Bank ignored him, but it later turned out that Ola Runt just wanted his attention. Big Bank is a role model, especially for his neighborhood, and he wanted to co-sign from him, and when he didn't, he felt like F it. Ola Runt got arrested for Operation Phoenix. He ended up coming home, but during his time incarcerated, his little brother Lil Cam lost his life at a metro station by a 16-year-old rapper named Lil Pump. Also, recently, Ola Runt once right-hand man got caught messing with dudes, even having 4L PDE member, allegedly Baby Drill, make a music video targeting the 5L member Left Eye, titled Scared of the with over 2 million views and counting.
He rather lay up with a trans. He scared of the fuck. I look like beef with a booty band.
And as you can see, 5L was taking blow after blow. There was no responding to that diss. But some say the henchman /5L biggest loss, Lil Robert Young Lotto 5L henchman. He was allegedly their main shooter. He died in 2022 at just the age of 25. This was a man who was arrested for robbing Bobby Brown. He was just 18 years old at the time. It was a Wednesday. Atlanta police say the crime occurred in a parking lot adjacent to the Hot Beach recording studio at 1200 Spring Street, just north of 14th Street. The high-profile singer, who attended North Atlanta High School, was approached shortly after 8:30 p.m. by two black males wearing gray hoodie sweatshirts and armed with a gun before demanding the keys to Bobby Brown's red 2013 Bentley, in which they did. But then on March 25th, 2022, Lil Robert Young Lotto 5L henchman would lose his life after being ambushed by a masked gunman at a local Texaco. Investigators said police were called out to the Texaco gas and convenience store on Clifton Street, just off Memorial Drive, shortly before 11 p.m. for a shooting incident. Witnesses told them a man entered the store wearing a mask and gloves. They said he walked to a customer inside the store and shot him before running away. No arrest was never made.
New from overnight, police say a person followed a man inside a Southeast Atlanta gas station and shot him. We now know the victim was 25 years old. Investigators say the shooter was targeting that victim that was inside that Texaco gas station on Clifton Street, just off Memorial Drive. Now, we showed you the scene live with breaking news on WSB tonight at 11. Police say the suspect had a plan.
We do have an individual that entered the store. It appears that he was wearing a mask as well as latex gloves. He was carrying two weapons at the time in which he expelled a barrage of gunfire upon the individual inside.
Police told us they are still working on leads and looking at surveillance video from that gas station.
So at this point, I'm sure we all have a clear understanding on who Ola Run is, the Atlanta-based rapper, and who is the Lotto he was referring to in his post, and why he would make a post less than 24 hours after another rapper from the alleged opposing opposition side had lost his life, who also go by the name Lotto Savage. Now, as mentioned, Lotto Savage has millions of views on YouTube with features like YFN Lucci and even Lil Yachty.
Now I'm trying to make it plays on the jet. I got 3 tracks, how they going? My money.
During his career, he dropped 3 mixtapes. And unfortunately, he had a substance abuse problem that he confessed to just 6 months ago in an interview with the Progress Report. It was about an hour long. I want to show you guys 2 minutes. But he talked about how opportunities he had to let slip by because he was under the influence and not knowing no better.
So how much did you sign for when you signed with them, and what went wrong?
$5,000.
Okay, you signed to them for $5K.
$5,000.
Okay.
That's real. And you know what? I was signed to Epic in, 60 days, 90 days at the most?
Yeah.
Epic, $250,000 for Trap It Out. Me not knowing, though, you know what I'm saying?
So you ain't see that?
No, I only got $30,000 out of that money. Cause I ain't have no lawyer.
Trapped it out.
I ain't know nothing about the music game. I didn't know, you feel me? I was getting signed for a single deal. I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff I ain't know because I ain't get the full contract on what I was doing. So like I said, sometimes you have to go through stuff to realize what you're doing and where you want to go with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that was a learning experience for me. You know what I'm saying? To know what I know right now. You feel me?
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
The other song
it really just seemed like he was trying to change his life too. Like he, you know, like yeah, he's still in that A, but like, you know, I can tell what a nigga like he just kind of is trying to get out there, trying to rap, he trying to focus on his career. You know, people be dragging you back into that shit though. Shit that be going on, they drag you right back into what's going on because you was around when it was cracking for real, around when it was going on. So crazy shit. I wasn't finna watch that whole interview. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was not like that was like 2-3 minutes long because I'm not finna watch it.
Months after that interview, Lotto Savage was gunned down. The DeKalb County Police Department was investigating the deadly shooting March 19th, 2025, Wednesday, at around 6 p.m. at the Glen Hollow Apartments. As of now, that was the only information police provided to authorities. Now, some girl who lived at the complex had posted Lotto Savage land on the curb. We're not going to play for the respect of his family, but we will play what she had to say when people had gave her backlash for posting that. Check it out.
One thing about it, 2 things for sure. I'm not finna keep telling y'all. I did not know who that was before I posted it.
It don't matter. It don't matter. You're not supposed to be posting nobody like body on the like. You're not supposed to do that. That's just weird. Like, if I see somebody dead outside my crib, hopefully, God willing, that never happens in my life. But if I ever, like, I'm not gonna post. Last thing I'm thinking about is taking a picture. I promise you, the last thing I'm thinking. The body's gonna be there. I'm not moving the body. I'm going to call the police. I'm not moving the body. Going to the back. I'm grabbing my gun.